We got a little competition over here. We got some red combines over here cutting beans today. Back to bed 10, y'all. Already combine this morning. Got everything serviced up. We're ready to hit it for a little while. Today is Lone Wolf Day. That's right. Running by myself for a little while. So Big Don had to do stuff this morning. He won't be in till this afternoon. And then Jesse had a few work meetings he couldn't get out of. He's been doing half days for me. He won't be here till probably like 3-ish, 4-ish. And I have spent my morning not only servicing equipment, but running errands and doing my work stuff in the wee hours of the morning time. So I got my stuff done early this morning. I'll finish up what else I have to do late this evening when I get in. And that is how we accomplish harvest. It is a huge pain in the rear end, to say the least, but we get it done. So I got a load. I do have a load in the semi. It's full right now. Little white truck up there. It needs gas in it. We've already run through about 40 gallons of gas in that truck. It's a 50-gallon tank. It's got a quarter in it. So it should have around 10 gallons left. And instead of just driving it out to the store and driving it back to the field, I'm going to load it full of corn, haul a load of corn town in it. You know, kind of utilize the trip. So we'll be back to fill that truck up. Get her filled up, and then we'll go put gas in it. And we'll come back and we'll haul that semi off. And we'll just kind of run how we can run today. You know, we'll get it figured out. It'll work. Yeah, that's what we're going with. It'll work. Got us loading, you know, a big block, a little heavy Chevy. So we'll haul this to town. We'll swing by a gas station. Buy us about another 40, 50 gallons of gas for it. Seat cover's coming apart. Oh man. Back from getting gas. So I'm gonna walk from here, plumb up to the semi. That way this truck's back here and I can pull the semi back here in a minute. So I'll walk up there and haul that load off, and I'll catch up with y'all when I get back. And we're back finally. Took a little while. But we got the semi empty. We got the dump truck full of gas. So we're ready to cut for a little bit. I think. Who knows? We'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, how's the corn doing this field? Man, it is all over the board. I mean, all over the board. So we don't have a monitor on the combine. We keep up with our loads, how many loads we cut. You know roughly what load is, bushel wise, you know how many acres each field, so that's how we figure it. But also, running enough, you can kind of tell how good the corn is by how fast you are, how fast or slow you have to run. And look back here and see how much grain's coming in the tank. So you look right there, it's probably, I'd say that's right there, it's probably about 180 bushels of corn coming in. But we're gonna get right over this ridge. And we're gonna hit a big whopping 0. I mean, it is what it is. I think overall, average so far is about 135 bushels. What we got cut up here. It either needs to hold that average or severely drop. I mean severely drop, I mean it needs to drop by 20 bushels an acre. Just so if I do have an insurance claim, it'll be worth filing. You don't want to be right at your guarantee. You either want to be 20, 30, you either want to be 20, 30 bushels per acre above it, or you're going to be 20, 30 acres, 20, 30 bushels per acre below it. You don't want to be, 5, 10 bushels below it. But if it's 5, 10 bushels below my guarantee, I'll still turn it in as a loss. That'll be a little bit of money, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't have to turn that in. I think if it keeps holding like it's doing, we'll probably end up averaging about 145 bushels on this farm. Which is not great, but consider the dry weather. Y'all that don't know, we had a lot of dry weather in June. Let's see, I finished planting corn. What day it was I finished planting corn on the 5th of June. Not June, 5th of May. And then jumped right over to plant beans, finished up the beans on around mid-10th. However, it rained on me on the 5th of May. It rained that day I planted, and it didn't rain again until by the 9th or 10th. Now, I mean, it didn't rain again. It didn't rain enough to amount to anything. We'd get some rain that would be just enough to settle the dust. Just a little bit of smidge where the dust will settle, not enough to amount to anything. And then in June we got real high heat. We had triple digit heat index for about a week. So it kind of just it just kind of kept whooping on the corn. And I can notice in some of the leaves as we go through here, you can see where the leaf on the corn plant is actually frayed. Sprayed like that from we also had a lot of wind in it from the high heat and wind. So the heat was grinding out and then the wind was just moving up hard. So we running this way, we're cutting corn and it's probably about 6 foot tall. And going back, we're 12 rows over from the corner. We're in corn, it's probably about 4 foot tall. Say it's probably dropped. It's dropped 30 bushels in 12 rows. It is what it is. I'll just be glad to be done. This harvest hasn't near as fun as it usually is. But it looks like soil rates will be a lot better. Hoping it will anyway. Corn's just sporadic. We cut, so far we cut as low as I think 62 bushels an acre, and we put as high as 190. It's where we are all over the board on yields. Now the 62 bushel corn, that was planted, I think, around the 15th of April. And then the 190 corn was planted about the 3rd or 4th of May. But that 190 corn, each creek bottom corn, that was in kind of a little valley between a little hillside, it comes out of the field, down the creek, and comes back up another hillside. So I'm thinking that right there helps keep it cooler down there. It had moisture plus shade and the trees on both sides to actually keep it turned up. And so right here we're back into pretty good corn again. Good corn, good tall. We're gonna run out of it. This little spot right here we got some porta glories. It's a wet spot. It was wet when I planted it. And once you get out of the wet spot, right about here, corn picks right back up. So it's been weird. To say the least. Way across the field, you can see the white truck leaving, and the red truck is back. That means Jesse's finally here. So Lone Wolf shifts over, and I got at least one other person to help me. Should be able to get a little bit more ground covered now. You know, by myself, we got about about 1,500, 2,000 bushels cut, which ain't too bad. Now, saying that, had to all loading my semi off. All load the white truck and get gas, so I didn't get going on cut until like 1. So I've cut about 1,500 bushels since then, between 1 and 3 o'clock. Not too bad, and I've been, this last bit of the field back here, I've been opening it up still. I still had to open up around, you can see them trees up there, goes up and back around and back down, kind of zigzags. We're still opening that up. Got just a few more innards in there. Yeah, it worked out all right this morning. Lone Wolf went by myself. So we'll see how much more we get covered since we got help. Hopefully we can knock out the rest of this field this evening and get moved over to a different farm. I got it again, just got off work. Well, just got to the field to get off work. I got off and change. So, Alex is combine today. He's probably told you on that already. I am arrived the dump truck right now. Don had work some this afternoon. He hasn't come back in yet. So it's been just me and Alex. It's going to be just me and Alex for now. You may wonder why I'm driving through the bean field. The driveway to this field back here in the cornfield, I actually have to drive through about 100 yards to the bean field to get to it. Probably just get around this ditch we got right over here. But we're back there now. I almost got this field knocked out. fingers crossed, we may get it knocked out today. I don't know. Might get it knocked out. May not. We'll get it knocked out definitely tomorrow. Everything holds together. So I should be able to run a little longer than Alex today. Dylan, I guess, picked up the fair crew from the fair. He was a little sick last night. My wife had to go back and take Dalton to the fair, and he had to work the 4-H fair booth. As a 4-H member, he had to go work with that last night. So I had to leave Alex down here last night about 4:30 to go take care of him. But Dylan's better, so I should be okay. And we should be able to run a little while. I should be able to run to dark now with him. So I'm going to start running these back and forth to the bend. So far, it has cooled off still, though. I mean, it's the 60s feel like the 30s, but it's been 100 outside. I ain't got used to the 60s yet. It's just, I think it's like 65 today for high. I'd break out the flannel. Got a little cool still. But a couple months, 60s be hot. Just gotta get used to it again. Gotta let my blood thicken back up some. Blood ain't got thick enough for it's cool weather yet. So this is our setup here. We got two 12,000 bushel bins, 1, 2. We got the auger setup here. We got the 2090. Put the auger running all the day. I'm gonna work on filling up bin number 1. Usually we fill both bins up with corn. I don't know if we'll have enough corn to fill both bins up this year, but that's our plan. We're gonna sit there and watch this thing unloaded and then get back and get the other dump truck. Hey Matt, I'm thinking about it. Your wife's Kelly's been fussing an awful lot about your semi. So much you don't appreciate. Tell you what, sit on down here to us. We'll let her drive all wide here for a minute. Sure appreciate Helga. I mean, look, she's got this fancy GPS speedometer here because the speedometer don't work. Got this add-on tack here because the tack don't work. Extra gauge cluster. And the best thing is, this clutch right here, manual. Built some leg buster by this thing. He's not even blow your knee out. One or the other. You know what happened. Anyway, next time she fusses about Helga, just send her on down here to our place. We'll let her drive this thing all day long. Oh, no air conditioner. Yeah. Sure appreciate Helga then. In our red now, the red dump truck. The red has got the Caterpillar diesel in it with the 6-speed transmission. Where the white one's got the, white has got the big block, 460, I think, I'm not sure, but it's got a big block in it, gas motor. With a high-low 2-speed transmission. After driving the white one though, it's red, you gotta be careful you don't push your clutch, your foot always through the floor when you push the clutch, because that hydraulic clutch versus that manual clutch, a lot easier on the leg, this red one is. A lot easier. I always get there after driving the white one and push the clutch in, but it goes almost through the floorboard. Then I get my pickup, push the clutch in, and it definitely goes through the floorboard. It's lighter compared to everything. Part of driving these big trucks all along though, you get used to that heavy clutch. Don's here, so I will go catch the Alex in the grain cart. He finally got off work, so we're going to chase Alex in a minute. Looks like we got it in a bad spot on the field. It ain't making a whole lot. We're on the end of this field up here. It's not making a whole lot, according to Alex. It's not our worst producer field, but I don't think he's doing a lot right now. And he's having to make a lot of passes to that combine. Well, I can put a dump in it and all the town you want to. They close at 7 again. Gotta figure out where he's going in. It looks like he's kind of holding cut in the middle up there. Part of the problem is trying to figure out where he's not being here all day long. We're trying to figure out why he's got cut, how he's cut. So it looks like he got a center cut out of it. Yeah.
So I've heard him on the radio. He's got 2 dumps of combine and semi right now. He says it'll be full by the time it gets to the end up here, so I'll run up here and catch this load here, put it in semi, and then he'll have a partial by the time he gets back. He'll put that in semi. That semi will be about full. Then we'll take that town. And they close at 7, and it is. I gotta find my phone. Or 3:45. So we'll get a little load down for sure. Probably a little busy. They were busy yesterday. So I can line in town. I ain't even too bad. I'll give him a snack and he'll sit in line. It won't take too long though. They unload pretty quicker. We got a little competition over here. We got some red combines over here cutting beans today. The 2 of them out there running the field. Yeah, 3 combines that shot off. You see that? Green, red, red. Oh. He's ready. I better quit screwing around. So you had to kind of, I don't know if you noticed, but I can't see down inside the dump truck from this tractor. So I had to kind of sit here and watch for it to peek over the top, and then assume where it's at, and make adjustments based on that. A little more difficult filling something, but it's okay though. It works. Kind of watch for when it starts to peek up. Like that right there. Starts to peek up like that. Get about even and give her a little bump back. And you go again. And yeah, I start filling it in front of dump trucks. I don't know if we can cover this yet or not. Fill it in front because these dump trucks have a tendency to not necessarily pick up the bed, but lean the bed backwards a little bit. Fill it in the back first, and you won't hold as much. So you want to fill the front up. Make sure the front stays down. It feels better like that. I'm gonna sit right here facing this way. You start to get full. All right, I'll turn around. Hey Russ, maybe those shots that are ready to turn out for you. I'll try to get those shots just for you. So, there you go, buddy. We're going to fill this semi up and go ahead and town. Hit the dog fetch this field, so we'll get the semi filled up. And then we'll take her in town.